Dave, over the years, theories have flourished on what happened to Jimmy Hoffa's body, buried under Giants Stadium in New York, buried under the Renaissance Center in Detroit. One story had him being cremated in a trash incinerator. Another claimed he was fed to alligators in a Florida swamp. In the last 9 years, there have been 3 searches for the ex-Teamster's remains. All of those searches have been as disappointing as Geraldo opening Al Capone's safe. July 2003, acting on a tip, West Bloomfield police head north to Hampton Township near Bay City. They spend 8 hours digging under a backyard swimming pool. A tipster had told cops that a briefcase containing a syringe and possible evidence that Hoffa was murdered with drugs or poison could be found there. Police searched for 8 hours and came up empty-handed. Less than a year later, authorities searched this house at Beaverland and Curtis in northwest Detroit after a tip from an ex-Teamsters president from Delaware. On his deathbed, Frank Sheeran told a reporter he shot Hoffa in the head in the vestibule of the home. Investigators tore out floorboards in the vestibule and sent them to a lab for testing. Again, a dead end. The most recent and extensive search was done at this horse farm in Milford Township in 2006. Following what they called a very credible lead, the FBI brought in heavy equipment, archaeologists and anthropologists. The horse barn was demolished. The search went on for 2 weeks and cost over $250,000. Like all the others, this search for the legendary Teamsters boss ended in disappointment. They searched that horse farm in part because there was a lot of unusual activity supposedly on the day Hoffa disappeared. There were reports that a backhoe had appeared on the property that day and that the horse farm was a place that had been used for the mob to have meetings just around the time that Hoffa vanished. I'm Scott Lewis, 7 Action News.